There are two types of vowels used in xa'islak'ala. In this video, I'm going to talk about regular vowels. So first, we have our vocal tract here, which we saw in the previous video. What I'm going to do here is create kind of a chart inside the mouth. So this will give us an idea of where the sounds are coming from when we're making vowel sounds in xa'islak'ala. So the first sound is represented by the letter I. I actually makes an E sound, kind of like in the word pizza in English. One way you can check as to where the sound is coming from is you can make the sound breathing out and then keep your mouth in the same position and then breathe in. So if you go E, E, when you breathe in, the air is a little bit colder, so you should feel the air kind of hitting around this area of your mouth, towards the front and the upper part of your mouth. So I makes an E sound. Next, here in the middle, we have an E. This E is what we refer to as a schwa. Sometimes it's spelled with a C, but most of the time you'll see it spelled S-H-W-A. So a schwa does not really have a sound of its own. It's a sound that can change. And the most common sound that you'll hear is an sound, like in the word up. Another sound you might hear is as in the word book. You also might hear kind of an sound as in the word kit. You could also hear the schwa making an oo sound, like in the word roof. So those are the main sounds that you'll hear. It depends on what's around the E. The next letter is actually a combination of letters. This is the letter A and the I together. These make an sound, like in the word met in English. Up here in the back part of your mouth, towards the top, we have a U. The U in xa'islak'ala sounds like oo, as in the word roof. Or another example could be tuba. Working our way down, we have another letter combination. We have an A and a U together. These two letters combine to make an O sound. So an example of that in English is the word boat. Down here in this bottom quadrant, bottom section here, we have an A. A is a letter that has a couple of different sounds. You might hear kind of an ah sound or an ah sound. So it could sound like the A in cat. It could also sound like the O in caught. We also have, just above it, two A's together. So this is basically a long A. So it's the same as the short A here. This is a short A. It makes the same sounds as the short A does, but it's a little bit longer. So this might sound like ah or ah. Two A's together would sound like ah. I'm exaggerating that a little bit just to kind of show the difference between them. It's not going to be quite that long usually, but there will be you will hold on to this A sound a little bit longer when you see those two A's together. So I used English words to start with, just to give you an idea of how these vowels actually sound. So I think it'll help to use English words which you're familiar with already. So just to review, I is toward the front of your mouth and more to the top of your mouth. I makes an E sound like pizza. U makes an oo sound like tuba. AI makes an I sound like met. The schwa can sound like and up, can sound like the and book, can sound like I in kit, can sound like oo in roof. U can sound like oo and tuba. A, U together sounds like O and boat. The single A is a short A, can sound like cat or caught. And two A's side by side is a long A. The same sound as the short A, but you hold on to it a little bit longer. So we have E, U, E, A, O, I, U. We also have an U here. We have O, A or A, and Ah. In the next video, we will talk about retracted vowels. Wah.